Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our first news is Liverpool destined to complete sensational free transfer. Liverpool are now destined to complete a sensational free transfer for an exciting star. Over the course of the last few years, the Reds have lost a lot of star players on free deals. From Emre Can to Jorginho Wijnaldum, Roberto Firmino, and Joel Matip, the latest one stung the most with Trent Alexander-Arnold deciding not to extend his deal with the club and leaving to join Real Madrid. It was a deal that will forever be enshrouded in infamy at Anfield. Liverpool fans made it clear how they feel about Alexander-Arnold. It's now unquestionable that his legacy at the club is tainted. He won't be a club legend no matters what happens. The worst is that it could happen again. Ibrahima Konate is also on an expiring contract, and right now the possibility of him joining Real Madrid is high. Thankfully, it seems like Liverpool are also embracing the free transfer strategy. There's been a lot of talk about the club getting Marc Guéhi, who they failed to sign over the summer, when his contract expires at the end of the season. And he's not the only one on the club's radar. According to Gazzetta dello Sport in Italy, Serge Gnabry is also bound for Liverpool when his contract expires. Their report claims that Juventus had initiated talks with the German international. However, those talks were futile because Liverpool are also in talks with Gnabry and have made Juventus' approach impossible. This has eliminated the competition, largely due to financial reasons, and based on this report it seems like Gnabry now only has one destination, which is Anfield. Now, this would be an interesting move. Gnabry is going to be 31 years old by the time his contract expires. He's a decent player, having registered 7 goal contributions in 9 games in the Bundesliga so far this season. He's also versatile, capable of playing through the middle and on either side of the flanks. Not to mention having spent his youth at Arsenal's academy, he counts as a homegrown player. All of the above would make him a valuable squad player. Especially if someone like Federico Chiesa decides to move on. But whether Liverpool are truly interested in the player remains to be seen. Gnabry's wage would be a significant sum, and it's moot despite what this report suggests that Liverpool would be willing to pay that given FSG's policy, and how reluctant the club is to hand out contracts to aging players. Nonetheless, it's an interesting report. If it is to be believed, it seems like Gnabry's next destination will be Liverpool. Whether it happens, only time will tell. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our second news is Liverpool latest, new manager shortlist, revealed, amid fresh contract standoff. The latest Liverpool news as Arne Slot faces pressure for Liverpool's poor start to the season, while the Reds are facing yet another battle over player contracts. Liverpool's title defence has been a disaster thus far. The Reds' 3-0 drubbing by Manchester City marked their second consecutive defeat before the international break, following a 2-1 loss to Crystal Palace in September. After 11 matches, Arne Slot's team find themselves in 8th place in the table, trailing league leaders Arsenal by 8 points. Despite showing signs of improvement with successive victories over Aston Villa and Real Madrid, the Reds look back to square one. Following Sunday's thrashing at the hands of City, the Liverpool manager is coming under increasing pressure. The result has even led the Dutchman to put any talk of a title challenge on hold for now, with rumors of a shortlist being prepared should Slot lose his position and a contract issue looming for Liverpool. The Echo takes a look at the latest news from Anfield. New manager, shortlist. While Slot still enjoys the support of the Liverpool board, a list of names he was reportedly up against before becoming Liverpool manager has emerged. The Daily Mail reports that before Fenway Sports Group's, FSG, decision to appoint the Premier League winning Dutchman, they considered approaches for Sebastian Hoeneß of Stuttgart and former Brighton, now Marseille coach, Roberto De Zerbi. Michel from Girona, Ernesto Valverde of Athletic Bilbao and Luciano Spalletti, formerly of Italy and now the Juventus boss, were also in the mix. The report claims the Reds could potentially look to return for those targets should Slot depart, although that scenario remains unlikely. It also highlights Crystal Palace's Oliver Glasner and Bournemouth's Andoni Iraola as names to watch, while Inigo Perez of Rayo Vallecano is also flagged up as a manager who has made waves in the football world for his coaching skills. French legend Zinedine Zidane, who has been jobless since leaving Real Madrid in 2021, is also mentioned. However, Zidane has reportedly kept himself at arm's length from managing in the Premier League in the past. Vincent Kompany, who is currently impressing with Bayern Munich, was another name thrown into the hat, although a move to City in the future, should Pep Guardiola depart the club, seems more probable. Triple contract issue. Just months after sorting out the long-standing contract stalemates with Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk, Liverpool appear to be facing a new challenge on that front. Current contracts for the midfield trio of Alexis Mac Allister, Ryan Gravenberch and Dominic Szoboszlai are nearing their end, with the Premier League title winners naturally in demand and their contracts due to expire in 2028. The Daily Mail reports that negotiations are underway, with the Reds trying to secure the players who were signed in the summer of 2023. Liverpool are reportedly seeking long-term deals that reflect the players' value in the squad. However, the agents representing all three players are reportedly pushing for improved contracts. Gravenberch has emerged as the Reds' standout performer this campaign, though his agent's remarks connecting the midfielder with Real Madrid are likely to concern supporters at Anfield. When Ryan was 16, Barca called us, Gravenberch's agent told the Mail. They wanted to sign him, but his father and I prioritized his development. He's good enough for Real Madrid. He added, we would love for him to play for them, but Liverpool would ask for a lot of money. I know they've had their eye on him, but now it's impossible. Speaking ahead of facing Madrid, Gravenberch said, obviously I'm happy here, we have to see. We haven't talked yet about a new contract, but we will see. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings. Our third news is Liverpool make approach to sign Bayern attacker. Liverpool and Juventus are showing interest in signing Bayern Munich winger Serge Gnabry. Gnabry has a contract at Bayern until the end of the season, and the Reds are looking to bring him to Anfield on a potential free transfer. Liverpool sold Luis Diaz to Bayern in the summer, and the two clubs could be involved in more transfer activities if the German winger does not sign a new deal. During the summer window, it was speculated for a while that Bayern could sell Gnabry if the right offer came in. After losing Leroy Sane and Kingsley Coman, Vincent Kompany made the right decision to keep Gnabry, and the decision has been vindicated. The 30-year-old versatile attacker has rediscovered his form this season and has delivered some eye-catching performances. Gnabry scored 4 goals and provided 3 assists in 7 starts in the Bundesliga this season, and that is probably why the likes of Liverpool and Juventus are showing interest. Both clubs have already made inquiries about Gnabry. Bayern are happy to offer him a 2-year deal, but only if he takes a pay cut. Interesting choice from Liverpool. Gnabry can play across all 3 positions up front and also as a striker if needed, and he could be a handy option for free. On the other hand, the Reds will seek a long-term replacement for Mohamed Salah, ideally looking for a young player with proven Premier League experience. Liverpool have been recently linked with a move for Antoine Semenyo, while they retain interest in Bayern's Michael Ollis. Gnabry has previously suggested that he is relaxed with his contract situation. The former Arsenal winger has scored 97 goals and won 6 Bundesliga titles, as well as 1 Champions League trophy for Bayern. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news.